mention that because I had 2 call-ins to walk in today, which is one of those people that just came in. And then Raul had 2 people that called like we were a retail store. And this is wild, and I don't know what you're doing. I don't know, that's crazy, but I didn't happen to ask these guys how they found out about us. But
I'm supposed to have my success take longer, right? Because if I do it too quick, it's like, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
We're there.
Well, I need you to have the big companies calling us.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. We have a showroom here.
Okay, so you're a Dallas-based company, so somebody would be very lucky if they're in Dallas, they could just pop down here or call you on the phone and talk to you on the phone, and if they wanted to come down here and meet with you in person, they could.
Yeah. Are you taping it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you can repeat the same thing. Right?
Yeah, so we are based in downtown Dallas. We are very accessible for anyone to come in that's interested in learning about this. Make an appointment, come by, see the printers that we have, the different technology we have to deal with developing a model, 3D scanners. We have 3 different kinds of 3D scanners. So, yeah, we are here. We're local. We're able to turn around 3D printing jobs very quickly. We have customers all over the country, but more and more companies in this area would like to have their parts to be picked up the next day. And also, there's a lot of interest in understanding how all this works and want to come in and visually see how it's made and the process of creation. So we have all of that here.
So one of the things you do is consulting on, I like to call it the new way of doing things instead of the old way of doing things. Here's the old way, here's the new way, which of course, great efficiency, turnaround time, costs, those are all part of the whole thing. So not only are you a 3D printer, I could give you a file and you can 3D print it, but you could also sell me the 3D printer.
Yes.
And you could consult with me on whatever I'm trying to do 3D wise. And then also you could sell me a scanner, or I could give you an object and you could scan it for me and do some 3D work on it.
Exactly.
So you're full service right now. The industry is so new that you guys have a whole range of things that you could provide to a client.
Exactly, and to follow on, we're full service in that we offer all of these services to realize an object, which is really what we're trying to do, and most people. And we also provide all the technology and the training that one would need to be able to learn how to use it. And we also consult with the best way to implement these technologies if a company were to bring this technology in-house, and where the best applications are and how to get a return on investment on these products, and where we can fit in to sort of ease that process of integration into a design system, process. So yeah, we offer all of those, and some of the things that are overlooked in 3D printing is how do you get the model, and that is a whole other subject of different software, whether it's CAD based or it's more design based software. We consult on the right tool sets for the right job, depending on what the customer needs to get out of the system and what kind of output they eventually want to have their product be made in. Some companies' end point is 3D printing, some company's endpoint is actually manufacturing a product through traditional manufacturing. So we look at all of those steps and what their goals are going to be over time.
And how, out there in the market with the different companies, how up to speed are people on the new way of doing things as opposed to the old way of doing things?
You know, I think we have found that in companies you have the champions of the new technology in a design department or an engineering department, and you have less education on the levels of the management, and that's understandable. They're worrying about how to grow a business and make money. We do a lot of work with companies to help educate their management on this new way of doing things. There's a lot of information out there. We're being flooded with information about 3D printing, but a lot of it is, some of it is misleading due to sort of, I don't know how to put this, the internetization of this information, this bite-sized information that is to some extent detrimental because it's not telling the full story of how these technologies work and what other technologies depend on, what depending software or depending scanners or skill sets that you need. So yeah, being able to realize an object is one thing. It's all that information behind it. And that's pretty confusing to management in companies to wade through what other investments they need to make besides just buying a 3D printer. I don't know if that was very cogent, but